13.3% unemployment, which doubles the national rate. That number is in Donaldsonville, and it doubles the national rate.
And Big E, let me say something, Big E. Everything that we're talking about, all these real critical problems that we have here in Donaldsonville. That's why when I first went to the DCC meeting, I knew that God had brought this group together. So now we have the opportunity, and we're seizing the opportunity. We're not going to let these people win. We have a strategic plan that's going to elect each of the council candidates we have and elect me the mayor. When we take office, when we take over Donaldsonville, we're going to run this city and let the people's voice always be heard.
Yeah.
So the DCCC will be represented to a point to where everything that comes out of its meetings. And we want the people to get involved with that. We want the people to be there so everybody can give their point of views and submit their ideas. And that's going to be submitted directly to the mayor's office. And the mayor going to take those proposals, those resolutions, and put them on the agenda for the mayor council meetings.
Yeah.
And these smart people that we got in this group, and these smart people that are affiliated with this group, is the reason why we're going to be able to save Donaldsonville, turn Donaldsonville around. As what Darryl said about our school district was right on point. You cannot expect people to want to bring their kids here if we got the worst schools in the parish. Okay, who wants to send their kids to the worst school? We have so many problems in this place. So to the listening audience, this is our opportunity. We need you to vote. We need you to tell your family to vote. We need you to tell all your associates to vote. You're going to see us out there walking the neighborhoods. You're going to see us working all the way until they close the polls on November 3rd. We're not going to stop. And we want to be able to stand there together as one group when they do the 6 o'clock newscast and say a complete change that's taking place in Donaldsonville. And we want everybody that's a part of the DCCC to be standing there together. And we're going to be smiling and we're going to be celebrating because we have now done what needed to be done for our hometown. We have now taken over, and now we're going to make this place the place that it's supposed to be, the place it used to be. It used to be a place we should be proud of. But now you're almost ashamed to tell people you're from Donaldsonville. So, and everybody's leaving. Everybody wants to leave. But now we're going to do this. We're going to win this election. No matter what those people, the reason why they're attacking us vigorously like they are, because they're afraid. They see the power in this group. They know what's happening right now. And they know they got to attack us any kind of way they can to keep it from him, but they can't stop us because God is on our side. And that's the people we got in this group right here. So get ready. We coming.
So we know for a fact, y'all, that right quick, Chichi, let me just say this here. I want to thank the people that supported the DCC that's not on video, but are doing their research for us. We got some people that's in the background doing research. Shout out to Mr. Dwayne Thomas Sr. He just threw up a number here that just tripped me out. In Donaldsonville, in Gonzales, sales tax is 8.25 in Gonzales. In Donaldsonville, sales tax is 9.45. Why is that? Why is that?
I'll tell you why it's that.
We don't have anything.
Let me answer that. The reason for that is because the people that's been running Donaldsonville do not have any creative, any progressive ways to bring in more revenues. So they have to tax the people in order to just pay the bills. Like Leo was saying earlier, Donaldsonville is really broke. Donaldsonville is on the verge of bankruptcy. So if we don't come in here and get this place turned around, establish a system that's going to be fiscal responsible, and be able to then do the things we have to do to bring in the right industries into this place, so that we can bring in jobs, we can increase our tax base, this place will go bankrupt. So this election right here is critical to the future of Donaldsonville, and I'm just so grateful and thankful to God. And I love the sisters in the DCCC, because there's some outspoken, powerful sisters with a lot of energy. And the brothers. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been a part of a group like this, a group that got so much love and respect for each other, that work together, and we're now reaching out to our entire community of Donaldsonville. Join us so that we can save our hometown.
And one more thing, Mr. Glenn, is very important that people don't understand. You have to do your census.
Exactly.
Census is very important. That's how you get your money. You do your census. People don't want to talk to the people the census. It's like when a Jehovah's Witness come to the door, they don't want to answer the door. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Lord, forgive me, Lord, but I'm just saying, do your census, man. That's very
Let me tell you, I don't think it's because they don't want to do it, Eric. I think it's because they don't know. Like people, let me tell you, if you just throw something at somebody and don't tell them anything, they don't know. Look what we're facing right now. I'm a businesswoman, okay? I'm running for a public office, and everything legit as far as I knew. And they threw this at me, telling me I'm going outside of the city limits. So what I'm telling you is, don't think that you know everything. But it's got to have somebody that was out there before we ran these elections that could have educated us to tell us, listen, this is what you may face. This is what may happen. But everybody is being really quiet about it. And now we're making errors. You know, we would have known this, Eric. We would have known this simple tactic if we would have, like last year, if it happened before.
Do you realize if they educated everybody to know what they know, then they wouldn't stand out? So they're not going to let you know because they want to be a part of the group that knows, and they want to keep the other group not knowing. Unknown.
That's all.
It makes you feel. It makes you rise when you have somebody you can step on.
That's horrible, man. But that's when
you're not part of the machine, Leslie. Say it, Leslie. You're not part of the machine. If you're not part of the machine, you will not get educated on a lot of things.
Right. And I was told, they do have town hall meetings, and I get that's an expectation. But up here, that expectation will be met. Those people are going to go. But down here, sometimes you have to meet people where they are. And we don't recognize the meeting of people where they are, of going out in the community. And not everybody's going to come to a town hall meeting. That's intimidating to some people. Yeah, well, so you have to go to their porch. You have to go to their front yard and talk to them and help them through what they got, educate them on what they need to know. Yeah. And it's very simple to bridge that gap. But I think the gap is what keeps us here, and what keeps us here. Yeah. And I think at this point, they thrive off the gap.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let me clear something up to you while we still here, man. It was about a week ago, maybe not quite a week ago. I got a message from a guy, and a guy, he asked me, he said, man, I'm hearing that that our politicians saying that we playing dirty politics, man. We saying dirty, we doing people to do things against them. I told him, man, let me tell you something, man. I said we are very educated people in this group here, man. I said that's for kids to do. Kids and misfits, snakes, rattlesnakes, I call them, in which they have a lot of them. They have a lot of them in Donaldsonville. As far as this politicians, man. Don't throw a wrench at us and trying to hide. Because for the dirty politics, man, that's the fourth thing from our book, man. We don't have time for that at all, man. Man, I wouldn't. Like I said before our march, man, I said something, and they figured they took it another way, and like I said, I came on there last time, we cleared the air, man. Wasn't no disrespecting nobody, and I won't never disrespect nobody because I wasn't raised that way. For number one. Now, I can get dirty sometimes if I need to, but that's not what I'm looking to do, Right. And even though people people do things dirty to throw at you, and sometimes you gotta look at it and let that blow by, keep it moving, And once again, I don't think it's nobody in this group. I know there's nobody in this group that gonna come out here and say anything about any challenger that they have that is a problem. Man. So, like I said, once again, man, November 3rd, run your race correctly. Hey, the best man win, The best man win. That's it,
And I think a lot of people have a misconception about what this group is about, because we came out and the first time they saw the group was for a protest. So I think the negativity that they spoke about the protest, or that was spoken about the protest, kind of fell off onto DCC, but not realizing that DCC is just like it is the Donaldsonville Care Community Organization is people that care about the city of Donaldsonville and wanting to see change in Donaldsonville, wanting to work with elected officials to promote change, to help change, wanting to bridge the gap between elected officials and the citizens of Donaldsonville. If they cannot come to the meetings, we're going to have people at the meetings to take it back to the people in the community to bridge the gap. Those are a few things that we're trying to do, along with empowering some people that of the group that would like, that want to try their hand in politics and and seeing about making a change on the elected as an elected official. There's nothing wrong with that. We're empowering people. That's what you should do within a community. So I don't see where the negativity for DCC is coming from. And I just think that's what we have to clear up, because DCC is not a negative organization. It's an organization that's really working for the citizens of Donaldsonville. And elected officials, people back of town, whoever it is, they're all citizens of Donaldsonville. So to me, in my mind, if you care about the city of Donaldsonville, why not reach out to the people that care about the city of Donaldsonville and see what you can do?
Right, because they're on the front line. You got people like Chi Chantel, yourself, Leslie, Miss Cameron, Mr. Glenn, Kurt. They're on the front line. They're advocating for you guys. If you don't want to go over, you got somebody. I mean, pick those people up, man. Tell them you appreciate them, support them. Do anything, any little thing to show that you down for the cause. Because guess what? Everybody's not doing what they're doing. You got some people that know what's going on, but they put blinders on. They put blinders on. They don't see. But these people are out there on the front line. They're advocating for you guys. I mean, from politics to school to recreation to the infrastructure, securing a better infrastructure, to just better in the city. I mean, at some point, you should be tired of seeing the same old thing. At some point, at one time, I used to just not even come to Donaldsonville. For what? There's nothing. I'm not going to eat at McDonald's. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to McDonald's. That's out of the question. Okay. I may go to Chef, but McDonald's, they might well tear that down. It's hard. I'm letting y'all know. Don't eat at McDonald's. They need to change that. But they hire a local that really don't, excuse my French, it's my show. They don't give a shit. They don't care. You got people out here like Kichi and Leslie and Chantel and Mr. Glenn and Miss Conrad, they're fighting for you guys, man. They're fighting for you guys. They're on the front line. You're not going to get them on the front line. You could be behind the scenes, but just show it. Even if you got to send up a prayer for them, that's the best thing in the world.
I mean, and that's yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
People don't care. I don't think they don't care, Eric. I think that it's that they're frustrated. Think about being a lab. You're just stuck in a situation that you're just going in a circle. You know what I mean? These people like at McDonald's and all these people, I have sympathy because I've ran into them, and they kind of like just whatever. But they're frustrated. People, you're making minimum wage, you're working long hours. They're making you mop the floor and do all this other stuff, and they want you to get paid a couple of hours for this. People are frustrated, man. But if you don't get leaders to come in here and show you how to get the money, where to get the money, have the recreation for your kids, let's bring life back to this community. Let's get our religion back in our schools. Let's teach our children what we need to know. Let's big up these teachers who really on the front line trying to show our kids what they need to show. Then we're gonna be lost. We're gonna continue to be lost.
And then I think, I'm sorry. No, I was just saying. I think when we talk about